Hey guys, Kevin the Comic Doctor coming to you to talk to you a little bit about our new light therapy service now being offered to clients. The great thing about this new service is it can actually brighten your covers and help to reduce foxing and stains. Check this out, guys. Here is a copy of Batman 227. And this one here has some really significant staining on the back cover, as you can see. Now here are the before pictures. Now you can obviously see the difference in the before and afters. The back cover is much brighter and those stains have been reduced significantly. And here is the comic back from CGC right now. It came back at 8.0. And the great thing about this book is it originally was 6.5. So yeah, light therapy does work. If you have a comic book in your collection that you think may benefit from our new light therapy service, simply send us an email with some pictures and we'll get back to you and let you know whether or not we think your comic is a good candidate. Thanks very much, guys, and look forward to working with you. Bye for now. Hey guys, Kevin the Comic Doctor coming to you with another live CGC unboxing on a Monday night. That's right, kind of strange, eh? Well, this is all because of that whole debacle I talked about last week. I have a lot of boxes here I got to get through, and I figured I got to do it on Monday. I'm going to do it on Wednesday. I figured I'll do it tonight. My son Jack's a bit under the weather, so he didn't play hockey tonight, so no trip to the rink. Hence, I'm here with you. So, guys, I'm Kevin the Comic Doctor, as you probably ascertained from that little commercial I put together there. And I'm a comic book presser, an authorized CGC dealer located way up in Oshawa, Ontario. And every week, usually on Tuesday nights, and I will be here Tuesday night as well, tomorrow night at 8:30, I come on here and I do a virtual show and tell, and I show off all these comic books and magazines that belong to you, my clients, after they've been worked on by us and, of course, graded by CGC. 3 boxes, like I said tonight, guys. 2 boxes chock full of magazines, comic magazines, video game magazines, sports magazines, and a full box of comics as well. Some Signature Series stuff in here. I think it's Signature Series. Yeah, it is. Signature Series stuff and some JSA stuff in here. So it should be an interesting show. So let's get started. Okay, so first off, let's do a box of magazines first. Let's see what we got here. Oh, and by the way, if you're new here, guys, hit that subscribe button. By doing so, you can join us in the private chat, or sorry, in the channel chat. And of course, if you have any questions for me regarding CGC grading, the pressing process, anything to do with this crazy hobby of ours, you can talk to me right here live. So what are you waiting for? Hit that subscribe button, and the like button always helps too. Okay, so first off, we have a copy of, now I don't know what a lot of this stuff is, and I have to check these slabs very carefully because these books were in customs for almost 3 weeks. We have a Warhammer 40,000 Codex and a 9.4. I don't know if I'm going to be saying these right or not, but these are magazines that are starting to get quite popular. Video game magazines are starting to really heat up. What else we have? We have a whole bunch. Another Warhammer book. We have a Sisters of the Battle, no number. This is a 9.4 right there. And guys, these are one hell of a challenge to press. Let me tell you. They are very thick. As you can see, they're very thick. I'll show you the next one. They're very thick magazines, and the covers are a very thick card stock. So they are very temperamental. We've gotten some pretty good results out of them, but nonetheless, they are quite challenging. So you can see how thick the cover is. Maybe if I tilt it, there you go. You kind of get the idea. They're pretty thick. This one's actually one of the thinner ones. Zelda, no number, in a 9.6. They do present quite nice in these slabs, or yeah, in these CGC slabs. We also have now, we have a Sports Illustrated from February 18, 2002 in a 9.4. With LeBron James. That's a nice cut. I've seen this book a few times. Yeah, so these magazines were held up in customs for, going on 3 weeks. They were finally delivered on Saturday while I was at the shop. I saw they were being delivered finally. So far, so good in terms of the slabs themselves. We have a Nintendo Power. This one is missing a poster, so they gave it a green label. Obviously, there was a poster that was included with this magazine, and it was taken out at some point, and so they gave it a green label because of that. Missing the poster. Oh, look at this one, guys. Oh, how did I not see this? How did I not see this? I don't know who the heck this belongs to, but someone is going to be very, 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 very happy. Savage Sword of Conan, number 1 in a 9.8 white pager. That's a huge book. Very nice. Very nice. Man, you know what? I wonder. I have a stack of, I have a stack. Can you guys still hear me? I think you can still hear me. Yes, you can. All right, Mike. Something hit my my camera, guys. Oh, for crying out loud. I'm gonna go on a mute for a second, guys, and I will try to figure this out. 1 sec. All right, I'm back. That was weird. Something just kind of knocked off my camera there, but I'm back. Okay. What I was going to tell you was that this here is CGC sending me notices when they've decided to change the tier on me and charge us more. And I have not checked any of these yet. So I have to, when I see something like that, I wonder if that's one of the books that may have been bumped, because I think it's a pretty big book, isn't it? All right, let's see what else we got. Again, gorgeous, beautiful, love that. Okay. We have a Sports Illustrated, a vintage Sports Illustrated from 1973 in a 3.5. First Secretariat cover right there. Again, guys, when you're dealing with Sports Illustrated or with Sports Illustrated in particular, you're looking for first appearances, first covers of famous, in this case, a horse, obviously, but famous athletes, coaches, you name it. That's what you're looking for. Here we have a Devilina. This is Andy's book, Devilina number 2 in an 8.0. Pretty cool. And we also have a Devilina number 1 to go with that Devilina number 2 right here, and a 6.5. There you go. All right. We have a Pokemon. We have man, this book is thick. Look at this. Look how thick that sucker is. We got a Pokemon number 9.4 Prima Games from 2005. That's a heavy book, boy. That's probably like 3 pounds, 3.5 pounds, just the one magazine. And we have a 9.8 copy of Penthouse Comics number 3. Make sure there's no cracks or anything on these. And a 9.8. These are some items we don't tend to see too often, which is cool. And then we have a 9.8 copy of, again, number 3. This is a corner edition B, kind of a black and white version of that, also in a 9.8. We're just getting here now, guys. We're on box number 1 of 3. Oh, my hair's kind of weird today. I got time for a haircut. Holy cow. We have another Pokemon. We've got a Pokemon Player's Guide from 2000 and an 8.0. And then we go over to a 9.4 Nintendo Power 136 from 2000. Hey, man, it's a 25-year-old magazine. It's a 25-year-old book. These aren't new. You know, we see them and we think, oh, these are modern. They are modern, but my gosh, they're already 25 years old. You know? Then we have an 8.5 copy of Pokemon XD, Gale of Darkness. Slabs look good. You know, the slabs actually feel stronger with these in this, with these types of magazines. They're really heavy, you know? It's crazy. And then we have two more from here. We have a Paper Mario. And an 8.5. And then we go to, we have a Nintendo Power. Sorry, no, Game Boy Secrets from 1999. One of the older ones. This is pretty awesome. And that came back. Wow, that came back in a 9.8. Game Secrets 1999 edition in a 9.8. Sweet. All right. Let's see what you guys are saying. Then we'll go to box number 2 of the magazines. And we'll finish her off with the comics. How about that? And I want to talk a bit about today about the new Captain America Brave New World. I want to get your 2 cents on it. What do you think? How do you think the film is going to do? I'll move that box out of the way. Move the other box in. Let's go to the chats. Let's see who's here. Let's see who's here. Well, Lord Thoth is here, my trusty moderator. Thank you for coming, Lord Thoth. Dave's in the house. Hi, Dave. Good talking to you the other night. Grounder, I always chuckle when I hear the term light therapy. I know. Something different, right? Resolved now. I think we're talking about my little moment there where I went to blackness, a darkness there. Hi, everyone. How you doing, John? Good to see you. Yo. What's up to Lewis? Good to see you, my friend. Good to see you. Dave Clark's here. You know, I could use some of that light therapy. I gained 10 pounds over the holidays. Well, you do what I did then, you know. You join the gym. I actually joined the gym, and I'm actually going. So far, so good. Oh, my hair's so fluffy. 2 weeks in the gym already. Boy, that first week was not easy. But it's getting easier. 2 weeks in, I'm feeling already a lot better. So it's become a part of my weekly routine. I'm trying to go to the gym 3 times a week to get rid of that holiday chub as well, because it's gone too far. Trevor's here. How you doing? Good to see you, Trev. Good to see you. Wow, 3 weeks. Yeah, it was ridiculous. Let me tell you. Grounder, thanks, Doc. Those Warhammer codexes are mine. Good, Grounder. I'm glad they're back. It's challenging. Tough to get the mint since people use them as rule books and they get flipped through so much. That's right. These books, I'm going to tell you straight up. Sometimes they come in and they're in remarkable condition, but more often than not, these books need some serious attention. Lots of embossing on these books. I find people write, put a piece of paper on the top of the book and they write so it gets dented into the cover. They're very finicky. And these types of books we charge $55 for. We were charging them the same as regular magazines, but moving forward, these video game manuals, because of how difficult they are to work with and how finicky they are, and they often go in the press like more than 4 or 5 times. It's usually the case. We're charging $55 for those. They take a lot of time to do. Conan cover is gorgeous. Tell me about it. Love to see it. Me too. Hey, yo, Trevor, that's right. Yeah, okay, I fixed all that there. Conan getting violent. By Crom, barbarism is a true nature of man. Very good, Michael. Very good. Kaylin says, I was born into, there you go. These are the same age as you, Kaylin. Same age as you. The real Hyperion's in the house. How are you? Good to see you. Paul Cards is here. Kaylin says that Nintendo Power is as old as me. I just said the same thing. Hector, have you pressed any PSA monthly magazines? Can you press the thick paper cover? Yeah, just getting into that. Yeah, we do them. They're not fun to do. They're a lot of work to do. But yeah, to answer your question, yes, we've been doing quite a few of them. I used to have so many game guys that ended up in the family yard sale, Dan and I know, and all these guys are buying those now like crazy. Dave says, not expecting the new Cat movie to do really well. I'm excited to see it on Friday. I will talk about that after the next box. Okay, let's keep going. I'm actually pretty caught up in terms of paperwork and such, so I'm going to go and relax and watch some TV. Now, I have all the same magazine here, so I'm not going to show it. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 copies. 7 copies. I'll show you one, and I'll tell you the grades of the others. We got Slam Magazine, Caitlin Clark pull-out poster in a 9.8. Does not have to be just, Sports Illustrated. Slam Magazine in a 9.8. So we have one. I'll tell you right now, we got 198. There's another one. There's 2 more. Oh, wow. There's 9 of them. Okay, so we got 198, 298, 398, 498, 598, 698. That's looking good. 798, a 94, 898. So 898 is 10 copies. 898, 194, and 196. To me, that's a pretty good win. Pretty good deal on these. Excellent. So those are all that's half the box right there, guys. So that'll move us right along, won't it? All the same copy. What else we have here? Okay. Someone's gonna be happy. Been waiting for these for a long time. Are these the ones that's there? And they did. Oh, you got to be kidding me. Where's the? Oh yeah. Are these the ones? Hey, these are the ones. Yeah, these are the ones, and they did not put the information down. This is Marvel Comic 335. I did a video of this one here. These ones here have the very first solo Wolverine story in there. I wrote Angel and Wolverine backup stories in here. The owner of these wanted me to contact CGC to let them know, because this book has really heated up over the last 6 months or so. This is the original magazine that has Wolverine and Hercules doing having a big fight, and it's a solo Wolverine story. And I wrote a paragraph letter, and I attached it to the label, or to the submission form, to say, hey guys, make sure you put proper notes on here about what this book actually is. And then the owner contacted CGC as well, and we gave them the certification numbers, and we gave them more information. And you know what they did? Nothing. They just wrote Conan the Barbarian, Angel, and Wolverine backup stories. It should say Wolverine's first solo outing, and they didn't do that because that's CGC. Because that is CGC, my friends. What a pain. And the other one came back at 9.6. So 2 9.6 with the exact same things on there. Okay. All right, two more slam. These slams are different. 2 more, and they both came back 9.8, which is great. But you're going to notice a difference. I'll pull the old ones out here. I think this one here is the gold. Clark Gold Metal Edition versus the basic edition. So you got the gold edition here, and you've got the normal edition right there. So yeah, there you go. See, even magazines have different covers. Not just the comic guys that do this. It's all of us. All right, what else do we have? We also have a Time Life, a Time magazine, Machine of the Year. 1982 Man of the Year, The Computer, right here. Pretty famous cover and a 5.5. And then we have, look at this. Nice. 9.8 copy. A 9.8 copy of Sports Illustrated from 2023. Nothing wrong with that. And that has a weird issue, trading card insert. And anyways, there you go. And a 9.8. Nothing wrong with that. We have another one of these Marvel Comics 335 magazines that also does not say Wolverine solo stories. It's a 9.4. This one's a 2 9.6s and a 9.4. Look this up, guys. It's really heated up quite a bit. And all of the different, I think, my comic shop and Go Collect, they all mention this one as being the first Wolverine solo story. It predates X-Men 141, right? And that, my friends, that's it. This box here pretty much had the majority of this box was at Slam magazine. But I have one more box to go, guys. But before we do that, let's talk a bit about this movie that's coming out this week. All right. Let me just put this last magazine away. Okay. So, let me have a little drink of water, too, while we're at it. So, first thing I'm going to say is this. I've noticed a change. A disturbance in the force. I mentioned before, I noticed about 2 years ago, the decline, the collecting, the hobby was starting to slow down. I'd say probably not. I'd say 2 Boxing Days ago, not this Boxing Day, not the Boxing Day before, but the Boxing Day before that, I started noticing a shift in the amount of submissions that were coming in. And yes, it's pretty much steadily kind of gone down since then. I've noticed in the last 2.5 months, I'm not sure what's going on, and I've heard from other people too, that other sellers, that there's the interest is kind of coming back again, very, very slowly, but there seems to be, starting to percolate. Things are starting to happen, which is quite exciting. I'm actually very excited about going to the Toronto Comic Book Show this Sunday to see the energy in the room, because at the Boxing Day show I was at, the energy was certainly there, and it was lacking the last couple of years that I was there. Which brings me to the Captain America movie that's coming out this Thursday, this Friday, this Thursday, whenever you go to see it. So first off, I was just reading some articles before the stream that, it's getting the chatter right now is it's not a bad movie. It's not the best movie. It's not going to be like a Civil War. It's not going to be a Winter Soldier, but it's a serviceable MCU film. It's actually not terrible, but it's not going to blow your brains. It's not going to like blow your mind either, right? But it's actually a pretty good movie. So I'm excited to hear that. Now, whether that's accurate or not, we'll find out, I believe, tomorrow night at 9 p.m. the embargo list. What's the embargo? Well, the production companies give reviewers an embargo. They're allowed to watch the movie early, but they can't do a pure review of the film until a certain date. And with Marvel films, it's usually a day and a half to 2 days before opening night. And in many cases, when the embargo lifts really close to the movie or the day the movie's released, it's usually a bad indicator. It's kind of a sign that things are probably not that good. But where it comes to Marvel movies, they tend to put those embargo dates so close to release because there's usually spoilers they don't want people to find out about. So anyways, tomorrow night, 9 p.m., the embargo lifts. And then Wednesday morning, you should start seeing the first reviews of the Captain America movie. Am I excited? I saw Dave said he bought his ticket already. Am I excited? I'll tell you, in the past, I would have already had my tickets purchased for the Thursday night. This is the first Marvel movie I will not be seeing on preview night. I will not be seeing on opening night. I will not be seeing this film until Monday. I will not have time to see it. And that's the only time the whole family can go together to see it. So we're going to go see it on Monday afternoon. I'm pretty excited for it. Again, I'm keeping my expectations in check. I don't know, I think a Captain America movie without Captain America, Chris Evans is I don't know. But I have a feeling we're going to have some cameos in this that they haven't talked about, and that's going to be fun. I always like those cameos. But we'll see. I like all the actors that are in the film. I like Harrison Ford as Colonel Ross, and they brought Liv Tyler back to play Betty, which is interesting. Are we going to see Mark Ruffalo in this? I don't know. You'd think you'd see a Green Hulk and Red Hulk, go against each other, but we'll see. Will Sam take the super soldier serum? I think he needs to. What do you think? Are you excited for this film? Let me know what you think. Let's see what you guys think. got quite a bit of chatter going on here. Dave says, not expecting the cat movie to do really well. I'm excited to see it on. Oh, he says, I'm expecting the new cat movie to do really well. I'm excited to see it on Friday. I'll tell you, we are having a lot of withdrawal. We haven't had an MCU film for quite some time. I'm actually more excited for the Thunderbolts. That looks like a hell lot of fun. And the preview they showed last night at Super Bowl Sunday was really good. So I'm excited about that. And of course, the Fantastic Four sneak peek was pretty interesting too. So let's hope we're going to be turning things around here. Did you once mention that unboxing videos would be changing to what's in the press videos? They might be. They might be. Haven't done that yet. I was just throwing around some ideas because I'm thinking of having books be delivered directly to owners. If that happens, then yeah, it's going to have to be a what's in the press because I won't have the books to share with you. Unless you guys want to come on here once in a blue moon and show off your books, in which case, yeah, we could keep doing it that way, but that's kind of hard to organize. Yeah, Dave agrees about the Thunderbolts show or the preview. That's a spec magazine right there. Will there be a live session tomorrow? Yes, there will be. I have another 3 boxes to share with you tomorrow. Have you pressed any Metal Slam magazines? Any special challenges? When you say Metal Slam, okay, look, I'll be honest. When it comes to magazines, I'm not sure what they're called. It's not my wheelhouse. So yeah, maybe explain what a metal book is because I'm not sure. Grounder, I'm not familiar with Caitlin Clark. What's the story behind the big submission? I don't know. Spec book, like Dannon said, maybe. I'm not sure. She's a basketball player, I believe. Obviously, slam basketball. Let's see. Maybe there's something on here that says what. No, it doesn't really say first Caitlin Clark slam cover. It's all it says. The legend of Caitlin Clark is just beginning. So it probably is a spec book, a spec book. First thing over pick last year for women's. Oh, there you go. Dan tells us first thing over last year for women's basketball. She's quite popular. There you go. Who cares about Solo Wolverine? Look at that Conan cover by Kram and Mitra combined. Yeah, that's a beautiful book, man. I don't know whose the book that is, but they're going to be happy. I've never been able to convince CGC to add notes. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. But I think it's really quite funny because, like I said, I included a very detailed information. He gave me information to send to them so they could see it. I did that, and then he contacted them, and I saw the email between him and customer service. And they asked for the certification number to make sure they take care of it. They still didn't take care of it. So there you go. Dan, and label like that would be hard to sell unless the buyer really knows it's Wolverine's first solo. Well, that's why he wanted it on there, right? And again, if you go to like Go Collect and some of these other sites, it's starting to say that it's Wolverine's first solo story. If they were to put the Wolverine info later and the owner wanted a label, would they regrade the book if he sent it them? Good question. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not sure. Like if they made a mistake now and it was already in their database, they probably could. But I'm not sure what's going to happen now. I'll talk to the owner and see what he wants to do. Whether they'll pay for it or not, I have no idea. That's up to CGC. Let's be real. The label does not matter. People know what it is by now. And you know what, Mike? I agree with you. I agree. You know what the books are. It's like, in fact, remember last week, it was Gilbert's book actually that came back. It was a Canadian price. Actually, it's the one that I posted on my Instagram, the CPR book. It was a 9.4. We cracked it. Me and Charlie go, oh my God, this book's not going to go up. It's going to go down. It's going to go to a 9.4. And it went up to a 9.6. Thank the heavens. Anyways, that book was a Canadian price variant and it came back newsstand, not Canadian price variant. Canadian price variants are newsstands, but they're a special newsstand, right? Anyways. Gilbert's like me. He's like, yeah, whatever. He doesn't care. Everyone knows it's a 75-cent book. It's a Canadian price variant. Just because CGC doesn't put it in their label, who cares? It is what it is. The book is a CPV. So he took it the way it is. And I mean, honestly, okay, you send it back because it doesn't have the right little label on it, and you take that risk again. You send that book back. Remember Jason H's New Mutants 87. He sent it back just for a reholder, and they destroyed his book. So, you know what? Unless the label is completely wrong, like sometimes they'll put the wrong book on there. Okay, I can see that. But if it's the right book and they just miss something, who cares? If the book's the book, it is what it is. But that's just me. Some guys want it. I would, if the book's safe in my hands, I wouldn't send it back. Once I've got it back, I'm happy. X-Men 133. Thank you. I think I said 141. Wolverine's early appearances are weird anyway, as depending on who you ask. Hulk 181 may not even be the first appearance as Daredevil 115 as it previews Hulk 181. True enough. True enough. I've heard the tone of the movie is, here we go. I heard the tone of the movie is similar to Winter Soldier. I hope so, because I really liked Winter Soldier. Good to hear, Kev. I'm sure they'll have a few surprises in there. They should. I think they've learned that people really like these crossovers, that people really like these appearances. But they've kept it they've kept it all under wraps. If Mark Ruffalo is going to be in this film, they've kept it under wraps. If Captain America's in this film, like if Chris Evans is in this film, they've kept it under wraps. All I've heard from him is no, I'm done. But yeah, I heard that before. Just wait to Half Price Tuesday. Nah, I'm gonna go on Monday. I'm excited to see it. I want to go see it this Thursday, to be honest. But the wife's got plans. And then my daughter comes back Friday night. She's got plans Friday night. Saturday, I'm at the shop all day with Comic Link. I don't know if I'm going to, and then I think my daughter has plans on Saturday again. And Sunday at the Toronto Comic Book Show. I'm not going to want to come home and go to the movies. And so Monday is the day. It'll be Monday afternoon. The Real Hyperion, James says, I will wait for it to be on Disney Plus. Not a bad idea. If I had Disney Plus, I got rid of my Disney Plus. After that Acolyte, I canceled it. I was done. I'll probably go back at some point, but I'm done with it. Dan, the trailer that came from yesterday looked like he had Wakandan kinetic tech instead of super soldier serum. We'll see. We'll see. He is Wakandan based. He laments not taking the serum. LOL. He probably should. Hector, those gold slam magazines you just showed are considered metal. Oh, okay. Only 94 made in gold. Thanks, Lex. No problem. Yeah, we do them. We pressed those. We pressed every one of those slam magazines we pressed. And as you can see, 2 came back, 194, 196. The other, I think it was other 8 or 9 came back 98. So not bad. She's the most popular athlete in women's sports. Hugely popular. Those 98s are worth a lot. Well, there you go. Well, then someone did a great job submitting those books. Okay. Let's keep going, guys. I've got another box of comics to go here. How about you, though? Are you going to go see the Captain America film this week? Or are you going to wait? Just like some of the guys here. So you're going to wait till Disney Plus? You're going to wait till Discount Tuesday? Are you going to go this weekend? Let us know in the comment section below. And while you're here, guys, hit that like button, please, if you don't mind. It does help the stream. Only 5 likes. I got 36 of you guys in here. Here, I'll even put the little banner up so it reminds you. There we go. Look. Let's go. Here we go. I love starting off comic books with a 9.8, and we do that with this one. This goes here. Yes, we have a 9.8 copy of TMNT number 4, second printing manufacturer error right here in a 9.8. James, I think some of these might be yours. I think. I hate saying that because I'm not 100%, but these just seem reminiscent of your stuff, but we'll see. All right, next we have another 9.8. Copy of Astonishing X-Men number 1, Brooks Virgin Edition, 9.8. That's a pretty looking book with Psylocke on there. We have a Sandman number 12, Vertigo Comics, and that's in a 9.6 white pager right there. It's got an angle so the light doesn't distort it too badly. We have a Hulk 340. Newsstand? Yeah, newsstand edition even. Wow, they were generous with this book. Woo! Very generous. Well, the owner is going to be happy. 9.8. There's a massive spine tick, right? Actually, I see. Yeah, one big one right there, but whatever. In the back, doesn't look too bad. All right, well, whatever. 9.8. There it is. Congratulations. We have an 8.5 copy of Amazing Spider-Man 300. Right there. Newsstand. We have a Batman. We have a Batman 608. And a 9.8. So far, lots of 9.8s. Liking this. I like these 9.8 boxes. This shows me that the grader was in a good mood that day. In a very good mood that day. We have a Elvira's House of Mystery number 11 in a 9.8. We have a Saga number 1 signed by Fiona Staples in a 9.8. Right there. JSA'd. We have a Walking Dead 100 signed by Robert Kirkman, the Lucille edition. Right there in a 9.8 white pager. Gotta like that. Dave says he sees 21 likes. Do I see 21 likes? I only see 5. I only see 5 on my end. What's up with that? Let me hit my refresh. Does that work? Oh, yeah, it's a 24 now. Okay, that's weird. I had to refresh my button. So thank you guys for liking the channel. I appreciate it. Another 340. This one's signed by Todd McFarlane and Peter David in a 9.6. Right there. We have Planet Comics number 1 from 1988. Dave Stevens cover in a 9.6. Once Upon a Time at the End of the World in a 9.8. Yeah, okay. We have a 325th anniversary edition. Very cool cover in a 9.8. Lots of 9.8s in this box. Very nice. Oh, was it? I didn't even realize that. Let's see. Oh, it is a Dave Stevens cover. Good eye there. Oh, yeah, obviously Dave Stevens. Good eye there, Brian. Or Mike. All right, we got a Spawn number 1 in a 9.6. We have Scooby-Doo number 4 from 1970. Again, I love seeing these books in these high grades. Look at this one. You don't see this too often in a 9.6. Great copy. Love it. Love it. And we have Amazing Spider-Man number 110 in a 9.2. Very nice. And we have a Batman Detective Comics from 1984. And that's in a 9.8. Great covers. Love it. Got an Action Comics number 1 in a 9.8. And the last 4, we got a Fantastic Four annual number 1 with Submariner in a 5.5. I got a copy of mine somewhere. Mine's just toast, though. Mine's lucky if mine's a 2. Lucky if it's a 2. We have something break here. I see a piece of, okay, I see a piece of slab. I see a piece of slab. That means something broke. Let's see. Where the hell is it? Is it this one? Huh. Dave Scott Campbell. J. Scott Campbell, 9.6. This one doesn't seem to have any chips on it, from what I can see. Sorry, guys. Just checking it out. I want to make sure I find it. Got 2 more J. Scott Campbells. So this one. I think I found it. I think it's see, this is one I don't know if you'd bother doing or not, but it's the inside. Yeah, right here, the inside, a little chip right there. You can barely even see it. 9.8 copy, beautiful copy. J. Scott Campbell. If it were me, I probably wouldn't even bother because you can't even really see it. No, you can't. It doesn't distort or anything. Does it distort? Nah, I don't know. I'll let the owner decide. I'll put that off to the side. And then we have another J. Scott Campbell. And that is a 9.8 as well. Pretty good. 2 out of 3. I think that's it. I don't think there's any more chips anywhere. I just got to make sure. I'll have to check all those ones out again. All right, guys. There you go. There you go. 3 boxes. Yes, tomorrow night I will be back here at 8:30 doing another 3 boxes. And that'll catch me back up. These guys here, it's going to be pretty busy at the shop this Saturday. I got Comic Link coming in from 11 till 3. So if you have any books that you would like to send off with Comic Link, this Saturday is the time to meet with Matt Newell. You can find Matt Newell's cell phone number and his email over at thecomicdoctor.com. Just click on the banner and all of his contact information there. In fact, all the information for the show or for his appearance is right there. So you want to contact him if you've got comics you want to submit. And you just want to make sure these books are what they're looking for. I don't want you bringing a bunch of stuff in and being disappointed if it's not what they're looking for. Okay. And then again, on Sunday, guys, if you're going to be in the Toronto area, come on by the Toronto Comic Book Show for probably the best comic show in the GTA ever. I mean, seriously, tons and tons of books. I'll be there taking submissions on Sunday. Please don't ask me to bring books in to pick up on Sunday because I don't want to. It's very difficult for me to organize that. I know it would be convenient, but it's just too hard for me. And then, there's always the risk of theft and the risk of damage, and I just don't want to take that chance. So, I'm not bringing books in to be picked up. That said, I will take books for pressing, like I said, and the show special is going to be 10 books. The 10th one is free. So if you bring in 10 books for pressing, the 10th book, nine are cool. The 10th one is free. It's on me. Okay. So that's the show special. If you have a bunch of books you want to bring in 10, you get one done for free. Let's see what you guys are saying, and then I will let you go. Dave Clark, anybody here watch Whatnot Sellers ripping off the comic community down at MegaCon, hyping the FOMO? I don't get involved with any of that, David Clark. That kind of happened, I think, in Chicago one year, and a whole bunch of these YouTube guys got in trouble for it, right? It's gross. Yeah, it is pretty bad, though. A lot of these goofballs, I don't know. They take their fame a little too seriously, and they use it to rip people off. That's not cool. And Hector says they always do that, so there you go. I love seeing that FF annual #1. So do I. Kevin, sorry for your ignorance. When you work on a magazine comic, do you work on it till you think you can't do better? Like multiple presses, cleanings, if needed, just confirming. 100%. 100%. Unlike a place like CGC, they're going to press your book once and off you go. They're not going to give it any attention to detail whatsoever. The way it works at my shop is, if I'm working on a book, or if Depour's working on a book, or if Charlo's working on a book, they've all got to be reviewed. So if Charlo finishes a stack of magazines, I review every single magazine. By the time I get them, they're oftentimes pressed 2 or 3 times already. And then I have the final say. And oftentimes they go back in for 1 or 2 more pressings if I'm not happy. And when I do the books, sometimes I get them to look over my work too. But hey, I'm the comic doctor. Come on. But I review all the books. And yeah, to answer your question, these magazines, guaranteed they went in at least 3 times, each of them. Very rare. Do magazines only go in once, unless they're in extremely good condition and it's maybe a very, very minor flower fixing, like those video game manuals. Oh my God, those go in sometimes 10 times. Not to mention all the hand tooling we do on the books too. So yeah, a lot of attention to detail. Thanks, Doc. Hey, Dave, good seeing you. Thank you. Paradise on Disney is good. Is it? Oh, I don't know. I have to check. Love the Toronto Comic Book Show. I'll be out of town. Boo! Did you see the beef with Rob Liefeld? Yes, and Marvel. Curious on my thoughts? Okay, I'll give you my thoughts on that. So what happened is Rob Liefeld was snubbed at the after party on the Deadpool Wolverine opening night. They were snubbed. They had tickets for the show, but they could not get tickets for the after party. They said no. So Rob Liefeld's all ticked off. He's like, screw them. I'm breaking all ties with Marvel. I'm done. I'm not doing anything else. Yeah, I mean, it's too bad that the creator was kind of snubbed that way. Shame on Disney for doing it. I mean, you know, I think he thinks they're out to get him. A little bit too paranoid. I don't think that's probably what happened. Maybe it is. I don't know. Listen, whether he's an annoying guy or a great guy or whatever. I don't know Rob Liefeld. I can't speak to that. But yeah, Disney should have made sure that the creator of that character was there. Even if he's the most annoying guy in the world, you make concessions because he's a creator. Look at Stan Lee, man. He was invited to everything. And here you have a younger creator who's still around and can still, promote the property and be involved and what have you. And they treat him like that. That was kind of shitty. Yeah, for sure. So yeah, I mean, they should have been a little more attentive to him, I would think. Watch his Whatnot. That guy nuts. You're talking about Rob Liefeld. Rob Liefeld goes on Whatnot as well. There was other stuff too. Apparently, wanted more creator credit on the movie. Wanted the Jerry Siegel and Joe Shuster treatment. Okay, yeah. So you know what? Maybe he was asking too much. Maybe this is a kind of a little know your place type thing. But even still, he's a creator. Maybe they're making a lot of money on that movie, on those characters that he created. So yeah. Hey, Spartacus, how are you? Good to see you. I'm taking off. Well, listen, guys, thanks so much. I'll be back here again tomorrow at 8:30 p.m. for 3 more boxes. So hope you can make it. Put it on your calendar. Hit that notification bell so you know when I do go live. Again, this is a special Monday night, kind of a last-minute stream. I hope you enjoyed it. Until next time, my friends, you take care. Again, on your way out, if you haven't done so already, hit that subscribe button. Guys, I'd love to get to 3,000 sometime in the next century. Holy cow. 3,000 subscribers would be nice. Anyways, that's it for me. You take care, guys. Have a good night. Be safe. See you tomorrow. Later.